question for him. We, of course, saw the Bulls beat the Pistons after being eliminated by them 3 consecutive years. Windy, which is the last team to win a playoff series against the team that had eliminated them the previous 3 years?
I can't think of one since the Bulls. So that's the only guess I have. If he has a better one than that, he's got me.
There is one that came almost immediately after. It was the Knicks, who then beat the Bulls in '94 after Jordan. While Jordan was busy playing baseball, the Knicks got through that and in what was an extraordinary series, the Hugh Hollins series, and so it does have to go back almost that far. The great Brian Windhorst is with us here, Wendy, and I want you to...
you liked giving that answer.
Remind us of something here. So we're talking about Last Dance last night. And again, the spotlight on Isaiah and the Pistons walking off the floor without shaking hands. And we were trying to put it into a more recent example. And I was remembering that LeBron James had something similar to this happen, because I remember Mike and I talking about it for a week on our show when it happened. What were those circumstances? What do you remember, and how similar was it?
Yeah, it was 2009 conference finals. The Cavs have been #1 overall seed, upset by the Magic. LeBron had one of the greatest series ever by a player who lost the series. The buzzer sounded. He was standing right by the tunnel for the visitors' entrance, and he just bolted. Got really scrutinized for that, although I have to say that in following years, there's a whole bunch of teams who didn't shake hands with him and the Cavs. I mean, I can still remember KG not doing that at least once, if not more, but he definitely got roasted for that.
Okay, so there was at least that similarity there. Meanwhile, as you watched episodes 3 and 4 last night, I'll give you the floor. What was the one thing that jumped out to you the most? I never knew about the Rodman vacation to Vegas. I mean, I got to be honest with you, amongst players in the league, this has got to be the leading discussion today. Does this mean I can go ask for a vacation in the middle of the playoffs and they can give it to me? Or not the playoffs, but the season? Absolutely stunning. And not only that, Phil Jackson called Michael in to ask for his permission. Like going to Dad and asking, hey, can we let him go? I mean, unbelievable stuff. And of course, Michael was right. He had to go get him. And I want to know more about the mission to go get him. That's going to be on the cutting room floor. Everything about it was incredible last night. Yes, the Rodman piece of that. And I think in some ways, the genius of Phil Jackson to navigate those circumstances. You know, no coach normally would ever let any player do something like that. But I guess he recognized that they had to, and it worked. All right, quickly, Wendy, while I have you, I'm sure a lot of people saw the reporting on this over the weekend. Starting this Friday, the NBA is going to start reopening team practice facilities for individual player workouts, but only in the states that are loosening stay-at-home restrictions. So I read everything I could find on this weekend, and I'm still a little bit confused. What is the most important thing that fans should know about this?
That this isn't just about practice facilities, that this is going to be an issue going forward, because where we're going as a country is where there's different rules in different states, where we possibly could have the rule of 10 of getting people together lifted in one place and not the other, where you may be able to get together with 50 or 100 here, but not get together with more than a few people there, and that could affect where games are going to possibly be played, with or without fans. And this is a mess for the NBA. I don't know how they're going to clean it up. There's no precedent here, but look, I'm in a place right now, Omaha, Nebraska, where there was never a stay-at-home order. And Doug McDermott, who lives here, plays for the Pacers, he's been able to practice this whole time. So it's not been on a level playing field for anybody, and this is going to continue to be a political issue more than a sports issue, not just today, but maybe 2 months, 3 months, even 6 months from now.
All right, Wendy.